Today, we will learn how to make a table and a graph of a function. Let's start with the equation y equals 2x minus 3. First, we need to make a table of x and y values. So you can pick any value of x, let's just try 0, and plug in that x value into the equation. So instead of saying 2x minus 3, we'll say 2 times 0 minus 3. 2 times 0 is 0 minus 3 is a negative 3. So y is negative 3. Then we'll do the same thing for other values of x. If we use x as 1, then 2 times 1 is 2 minus 3 is negative 1. If we plug in x as 2, then 2 times 2 is 4, minus 3 is 1. And for x is 3, we have 2 times 3 is 6, minus 3 is positive 3. Let's plot these points. So 0, negative 3 would not show up on this graph, but 1, negative 1 would, as well as going right 2 up 1 for 2, 1. And then the third point is 3, 3. So you go right 3 up 3. Notice how when you do this, it makes a straight line. That means that we can extend this line to figure out other values of our function. Now, let's try another example. Y equals 3x plus 1. So if we pick a random value for x, let's just say 0, and we replace x in the equation with that value, then y will be 3 times 0 plus 1, or 0 plus 1, which is 1. Let's try x is 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. If x is 2, then 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And for x is 3, then 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Now you may ask, would it be possible to plug in a negative number? Well, let's try it. Negative 1 will give us 3 times negative 1, which is negative 3, plus 1 is negative 2. So you can plug in negative numbers. What about fractions or decimals? Well, if we wanted to plug in 1/3, then 3 times 1/3 is 1, plus 1 is 2. So you can do that as well. Just pick numbers that will make it easier on you. So we're going to start plotting these points. We have 0, 1, 1, 4, 2, 7, 3, 10. Negative 1, negative 2 will not fit on the graph, but 1/3, 2 will. We then draw a line through all of our points. Pause the video and try these two problems. Let's have a look at y equals x minus 4. If x is 0, then we have y equals 0 minus 4, which is negative 4. If x is 1, then 1 minus 4 is negative 3. If you have x is 2, then 2 minus 4 is negative 2. If you have x is 3, then 3 minus 4 is negative 1. If x is 4, then 4 minus 4 is 0. And if x is 5, then 5 minus 4 is 1. We can plot all of these points on our graph. So 0, negative 4 is here. Positive 1, negative 3 is here. Positive 2, negative 2. positive 3, negative 1, positive 4, 0, and positive 5, positive 1. Let's draw a line to connect our dots, and this is what our function looks like. Now, let's try y equals 2x. This time, I'm going to start with negative 2. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. If you have x is negative 1, then 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. If you have x is 0, then 2 times 0 is 0. For x is 1, 2 times 1 is 2. For x is 2, then 2 times 2 is 4. And for x is 3, then 2 times 3 is 6. If we plot these numbers on our graph, we get negative 2, negative 4 is here. Negative 1 means left 1. Negative 2 means down 2. 0, 0. 1, 2. Positive 2, positive 4 is here. And positive 3, positive 6 will not fit on our graph. Let's connect our dots, and this is the graph of our function.